So, does the president's plan have a chance of getting through Congress? We turn to Peoria Republican Congressman Schock for some perspective. What do you think? With ratings for the president and Congress as low as they are, the public is obviously frustrated and they want something to get done.
Yeah.
Can there be some kind of bipartisan agreement?
Well, Gene, I share the public's frustration. Being there in the arena, I'd like us to do something. First, I would say to the president, he's consistent. This is a guy who ran for president 2.5 years ago talking about raising taxes on households over $250,000. However, when his party controlled the Senate and his party controlled the House, even then, when he was very popular, he couldn't get the Democratic House and Senate to vote to increase taxes because every economist will tell you you don't want to raise in a down economy and take money away from the very people you're expecting to hire and create jobs. So I think the Speaker is correct when he says he's going to have a very tough time selling any tax increases right now when, number one, his own party wouldn't vote for it, but number two, you now have split powers. You have a Republican House and Senate, or a Democrat Senate, but our economy's gotten worse. Our unemployment rate is now well over 9%, which it was not when the president first got elected. And so I really don't think the president is going to get the tax increases he's looking for.
But yet this isn't any kind of tax increase. I mean, you heard in this report
Sure.
with the most recent poll, 80% of Americans saying, yeah, tax the wealthy more.
Sure. Well, everybody thinks rich is someone else, but I will tell you a household of $200,000 in New York City is a firefighter and a public school teacher. And in Central Illinois, many income filers over $200,000 are very small business owners right here in Central Illinois, the very people that hire and will help us grow our economy. What we do need to focus on doing is putting together a plan to help incentivize small businesses to invest. And I know at the state level they're trying to do that. At the national level we can do that. It's the entrepreneur, the small business guy that ultimately will lead us to recover. I'd like to see us do a highway bill, for example. We need a 6-year infrastructure bill which would invest in our highways and airports, but it's paid for. It's paid for using the motor fuel tax that we all pay at the pump as opposed to borrowed money from the next generation of Americans. That's the kind of spending, if the president wants to spend, that I think the Republicans and Democrats could agree on.
All right, we'll have to leave it at that for now. Congressman Schock, we appreciate it. And as the Congressman